Welcome to Echo Flow Yoga. Thank you guys for being here, not just for me, but for yourselves and showing up on your yoga mat this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. I am lucky again. You might have seen this beautiful place in a few of my videos by now, but I am in San Jose del Pacifico at a beautiful refuge called Terraza de la Tierra. And we have a wonderful cloud forest behind us, so you might see the light change quite often in the video. If you're even watching, you should just be practicing and not looking at me really anyway. But what a view here, and I just want to say deep gratitude to wonderful Mexico, this beautiful country that has just given me so much love and support on my own journey, my own practices, and just feeling really grateful to bring this practice to you guys from such a wonderful place. So let's start seated. And today's practice will be a yin yang flow. We'll start seated and come up to standing, and really working to kind of move into fluidity as we first work with the parasympathetic. So just allowing ourselves to rest and digest, and then moving into the sympathetic. So more of that fire, more of the activation and embodiment. So allow yourself to move at your own pace. If you need moments of stillness, take them in child's pose and stay with your breath. So big belly breaths, yogic breaths, starting from the belly, moving through the diaphragm and up across the chest, so that we're really getting the vitality that we can get in our yogic practice. So equal inhalations and exhales through the nostrils, and really drawing the energy from the belly all the way up. So hands resting on the knees. That being said, let's start with some yogic breaths. So drawing from the belly, inhale. Up through the diaphragm, across the chest. And exhale, letting everything draw out, belly coming back into the spine. When you're ready to inhale, the belly opens again and expands like a balloon. Cross the rib cage, open the chest. And when you're ready, exhaling the air out through the nostrils, the belly pulls back into the spine. Let's do 4 more rounds of breath like that. So inhale, really let the belly open like a balloon, open the rib cage. And exhale, letting everything go through the nostrils, belly pulling into spine. 3 more rounds. And 2 more rounds. On this last round at the top of the inhale, hold your breath in for a retention, a kumbhaka. Hold for as long as you can, but relax the shoulders, relax the face. You may stay here for a few moments. And letting the breath go when you need. And bring the hands together at heart center. Beginning our practice with the sound of Om. So Om all around the world, even if we are sitting here looking at our screens, this sound vibrates and connects us to all others. So we do this as a space to come into tribe. Take an inhalation to prepare and begin. 1 Om. Om. Hands resting on the knees. Just allow the vibration to settle into the physical body, tuning into the density of your own bones, the fluidity of your blood. If you have a breeze, the breeze on the skin, sounds near and far. And bringing in intention to your practice. It can simply be deep presence. When you're ready, slowly open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to the back of the head, clasp the fingers, open the chest, looking up. Keep breathing here. Take another inhale. Exhale, round in, bring the elbows in as well. Inhale, open the chest, look up. And exhale, round in. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. And this time come back to neutral. Bring the hands down to the knees and stack the right shin on top of the left. We're coming into Agnishtambasana, fire log pose, dorsiflexion of the toes towards the shins. And for some of us, we might have a big space, a gap under the right knee. You can bring a block or a couch cushion here, whatever you need to prop this up. And we'll peel the chest up, inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward. So if you've got a lot of space under that right knee, you might not fold very far forward, that's fine. If you do, come forward, maybe coming onto the elbows. If you have a block or a cushion, you can bring that there as well. And we get into the right glute med here, maybe even into the right IT band. And just here for 3 rounds of breath. So make sure the entire time the belly breath is in alignment here. Deep, voluptuous belly breath up through the diaphragm across the chest. And do your best to not force it deeper than it needs to be, but really taking in as much breath as you can. Rarely during our day do we focus so deeply on our breath. Slowly peel the chest up. And let's bring the left shin on top of the right. Dorsiflexion of the toes towards the shins again. If you've got that space under the left knee, find a way to prop it up. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward to your edge. So again, it's very important, especially on these yogic videos online, that you do not try to mimic the teacher. So my mobility is going to be very different than yours. I encourage you to prop the left knee up as much as you need to without any judgment or self-criticism. Some of us yoga instructors have very noodly bodies, so it's not something to hope for or wish for. Our joints are just made that way, so yoga has helped me, but for sure my body was built this way. So be kind to yourself, use props as much as you need. Two more breaths. And slowly peel the chest up. I'm gonna bring the left out a little bit wider, right foot in to meet the left thigh, but we're squaring our body forward. So the left knee is coming out about a 45-degree angle. Bring the left hand down to the inside of the left calf, right arm stretching up and over, get long through the right side body. For some of you, you might be able to drop down to the left forearm and open the chest this way. And again, if you have a cushion or a block, you can bring that onto the ground and use that for support on the left arm as well. The right hand can come to the back of the head, open the heart space a bit more. And bring the right hand back behind you. Press down onto the earth, press the hips forward and up. Reach the left arm back. And slowly lower the hips. And let's stretch the right leg out this time, left foot in to meet the right thigh. So right leg's out nice and wide. Right hand to the inside of the right calf. And again, left arm stretching up and over, twisting the chest open towards the left. So you might stay here, or maybe you come down onto the right forearm, maybe to a couch cushion or a block. Left hand can come to the back of the head for support, opening the heart up a bit more. Can enjoy the beautiful mountain view that I have or visualize your own. And really taking the time in your yogic practice to drop into what's truly important. And really the most important thing that we have in this life is our relationship to truth and presence. So mindfulness, just being here in this very moment. So let go of any lists, expectations, anything that's happening that's behind you or in front of you. Inhale, reach up, left hand behind the left hip. Press the hips up and forward. Reach the right arm back. This is like a rock star pose, so you can just pretend like you're on stage performing. And slowly set the hips down. Let's go ahead and come onto all fours, tabletop position. Moving through a few rounds of cat and cow pose. I encourage you in your cat and cow, if you've done this pose before, this sequence of poses, to get a little bit more creative and fluid with it. So inhale, the belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And this time, inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, when you round the spine, maybe bringing the hips back towards the heels, traveling in a circle, come forward, drop the belly. And continue to breathe on your own here. So follow your curiosity. Inhalations and exhalations happening naturally. Any movements that the body wants, allow. And we'll stay here for 4 rounds of breath, exploring, maybe even lifting an arm up, dropping the hips back. There's so many ways to move through our cat and cow. Last round of breath. And come back to neutral tabletop position. In tabletop position, tuck the toes under, lift the knees lightly, engage through the core, and then press back downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, take the feet about hip-width distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider, and walk the hands towards the feet, just 1 palm back. So shortened downward facing dog. Keep the right hand planted and bring the left hand towards the right calf. And we're just twisting underneath the body. And bring the left hand back to the earth. Right palm to the left calf, twisting underneath the body. Bring the right hand back to the earth. Slowly walk the hands to meet the feet. Bring the feet in a little bit closer. Take opposite elbows here, ragdoll. Can let the head sway from side to side. And let the arms hang now. Press down through the feet. Take an inhale and slowly begin to bounce your way up. You've probably done this with me before. Let the arms hang. Get a little bounce in the knees. And as you come up to the top, let the arms bounce, let the shoulders bounce, the entire body. You can walk on your mat, get a little silly, move from side to side, and begin to flick the hands. So we begin to shake energy here. Let out any breath. Can reach the arms up overhead. And really let the heels hit the ground quite heavy. Just moving energy through the body. And then come to standing. So nice and still now. Palms shining forward, land, arrive. So besides being silly, shaking is such a wonderful practice to do for our nervous system. It's used in so many different types of therapies, especially when we have any trauma, when our body goes through something really scary, or our mind goes through a challenge or hardship. Stuck emotion, stuck pain gets trapped in the fascia of the body. And we can release it in those moments, right? When we get angry or we get scared, we can just shake it out so that that energy doesn't get stuck and lodged in our physiology. So next time, if you're feeling really angry or lonely, if you're feeling fearful, can make some sounds, shake the energy out of your body. Even in public place, I encourage you to let yourself be silly. If more of us were allowing this energy to move, we'd be moving around much more joyously. So open the eyes, step the feet together to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And this time, exhale, bow all the way down. The clouds are rolling in. Come onto the tiptoes as you lift halfway. Bend the knees and come down to a seat. Bring the feet slightly in front of you. Take a hold of the shins and let the head drop through the center of the knees here. So let the neck be nice and long. And really let the head hang down. We get some length here through the back of the neck, rolling down to that space between the scapula. Slowly lift the chest. Take a hold of the knees, rock down onto the back. And rock from side to side. And slowly begin to extend the legs out long, extend the arms out long. We're going to come into one of my favorite postures, Banana Asana as it's called. We're going to walk the feet over to the right, walk the shoulders and arms over towards the right. You can cross the ankles if you'd like. You can take a hold of the left wrist, turn your head to the right. And we're creating that crescent shape with the body, getting nice and long through the left side. But allow both hips to be grounded, both shoulders to be grounded here, so we're not rolling onto the right side. And just really appreciating this extension. So we may be releasing some adhesion, some stuck energy along the left side of the body. Take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, come back through center. Take a nice long inhalation, get long. And move to the other side, feet over towards the left, arms over towards the left. Take a hold of the left wrist, turn the head to the left, cross the ankles. Slowly come back through center. And let the arms come down alongside the body. Find your Shavasana. Take up some space here. If you want to get comfortable and put a blanket over the body or ground yourself, do so. Anything that feels more comfortable. And I also encourage you to pause me, stay for an extra long Shavasana if you would like. And I offer song in our Savasana. So as you stay grounded, I will slowly allow myself to come up to a seat and offer a precious song that a guide of mine has given me here that's been very nurturing for my journey. So just allow the words to fall over you. The song is in Spanish, so I will tell you the translation now. So as the words wash over you, have an idea of what they mean. The words are, the Spirit of God, fill up my life, fill up my soul, fill up my being. Come fill me up with your presence, with your love, with your friendship. Without you, without a soul, without a path, without light, I am nothing. Espíritu de Dios, lléname vida, llena mi alma, lléname ser. Ven, lléname con tu presencia, lléname, lléname. Con tu amor, lléname, lléname. Con tu bondad. Si Dios no vive en mí, vivo sin alma, vivo sin rumbo, vivo sin luz. Espíritu de Dios, lléname vida, llena mi alma, lléname ser. Ven, lléname con tu presencia, lléname, lléname. Con tu amor, lléname, lléname. Con tu bondad. Espíritu de Dios. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. Inhale, lengthen the arms up overhead. Pull knees into the chest, falling over to either side of the body. Slowly allow the hands to assist you up to a seat, sitting up nice and tall. Every moment an opportunity to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. So many times we get caught in what we think to be so very important to our individual lives. And there is this deep need to tune in to the greater good, the greater truth, and to let go and to trust. To simply show up, to be present to the great unfolding, and then to allow whatever is to occur, whatever is to fall away. And to know that we are deeply loved, that we are deeply connected. And to trust that the universe supports us, that life supports us. Bring hands together at heart center, bowing head to heart. And I wish for you and pray for you. Let this be an invocation that you find that you are truth, that you are love, that you are divinity, that you are God, that you are breath, that you are the sunshine, the moonshine, and the sea. And a deep wish that you have awakened to that, or that you soon will. From the deepest part of myself that is connected to love and truth, I honor the deepest aspects of you that are also deeply rooted in truth and love. Namaste. And thank you guys for joining me here in wonderful, wonderful, beautiful Mexico. I hope to see you again, or see you in real life if possible. You can find all of my connections on the internet down below in the description. So you'll find Instagram links there and my website. I have upcoming retreats and trainings in person and online. And I hope for you to deepen your path towards your highest self. And until next time, have a wonderful viaje, beautiful journey.